Toga, 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 toga,
Hello and welcome to Billy Ho Sports, back with another video. We're going to do Saratoga Saturday, Jockey Club Gold Cup Day, late pick 5. See if we can't help narrow it down and get some big bucks going on. And before we start, just really quick, check out the latest preview videos for Jockey Club and Pacific Classic at Del Mar. Much appreciate you subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so. Leave a comment, smash that like, and we're going to get it started now. All right. We're going to start with race 8, 5.5 furlongs on the turf. It's the Harvey Pack Stakes. So going through, which I've already done for the most part, I slightly considered the one Mr. Made me say but because I thought, well, if you just toss this last race that was not very good, the previous race, the speed figures were very good, probably the best, highest speed figure. I just didn't go with I just dropped in class 2 is pretty good, but I decided not to. Dancing Buck is one I did like. Failed as the favorite. I like horses that do that, and then because a lot of times they can bounce back. But all these 90 speed figures look really, really good to me. So that was one that I went with. I passed on Thin White Duke, Big Invasion, Christopher Clement on a turf, closing Big Invasion. I like closers on the turf. Drops in class, 21% trainer in the non-graded stakes, and that has the best turf speed amongst hot trainer jockey combo. Can't go wrong there. So the 4-horse Big Invasion is going to be one. And then actually our shot is going to be the one after that. Javier Castellano, 25% trainer, having a good run right now. So sharp works. Last race, super fast speed. So those are the 3 horses I'm going to go with in the 8 race. I didn't really feel anybody else. There was only one other horse there. These are all main track onlys. The weather looks fine, so I'm not going to worry about anything getting pulled off the turf. So we're going to jump over to race 9 and 6 furlongs on the dirt. I have, I believe, 3 horses in this one as well. So we'll get right to it. I think it was Missing Fortune was one of them I considered. And then there was another one, I think the 7-horse. But I did settle in on, let's see, Sandy's Garden was one of them. There we go. The 6-horse Sandy's Garden. The declining speed in the last race, I'm not really sure why the rating was so low. I mean, it ran a pretty steady race and finished second, just denied the finish. So, it almost won the race. It was in the slop. So, I think that I can forgive that slower speed rating. I think more than 94 is the way to go. And Jose Lascano having a solid meet at Saratoga, one of the higher rated jockeys. I always like to go with jockeys when I have tiebreakers and whatnot. Athena Beach is another one that I do believe I was looking at, but I don't know that I'm going to go with. That was the 7-horse I was talking about. Fancy, let's see, Fancy Pants Julia. No, Fancy Feline. I knew it was a fancy something. That's the one I was looking at. James Bond and Joel Rosario. Just too many good things to look at here. The speed, it should improve. Ran second versus similar. So I will have that closer. You got to follow the kittens. So the Fancy Feline is in order. And then one more, I believe, is Richie's Princess. Larry Ravelli, just a solid trainer. Irad Ortiz, the top jock. Can't go wrong there. 5, 8, and 10. So we're going to jump to race 10 and take a look. This is a mile on the inner turf. I had several horses. I think I had 5 here, but when I go to the betting card, I will eliminate a couple just to show you the difference in pricing. Because with a pick 5, because prices can jump astronomically depending on which horses you put in and out. So I passed on Fredo. He's the dumb brother and the Godfather. So got to pass there. Pass there. Ruse was one I considered. This is going to be the first one. It's the 4-horse, post position 3. Just the 88 speed figures, the early running style. Kendrick Carmouche, the jock. So I'll keep an eye on that one. The other one was I'm Very Busy. And that's Chad Brown on the turf, blinkers on. Irad Ortiz, got to have that. Internal Capital was the other one. I passed on Royal Spirit, although it does look good. I might actually, no, I do have Royal Spirit. I apologize. So I'm Very Busy, and Royal Spirit was the next one. I thought I was sitting there looking at it going, all right, what's wrong with this horse? Nothing. So I will be interested. Linda Rice, Jose Lescano. So I'm interested in that one. Internal Capital is going to be on also. This one not quite as high, but 29% trainer is Chad Brown, second off the layoff. Got to have Chad Brown on the turf. Javier Castellano, the jock. So Internal Capital. And this was the last one, I believe, not Danzig. This was the, I guess it's Tallahatchie Bridge as Safi Joseph, Dylan Davis. But this one was pulled off the turf. So, you can say what you want, but it friggin' blasted and went clear, which is kind of crazy. They took it off the turf and he blew the doors off of him. So I'm not really sure what to think about this one going back to the turf. But it did win a couple of races ago in an allowance. So it is under consideration, but depending on price, I think that I can pull it from the ticket if I need to. Now, the big one. What are we going to do here? Well, I talked about it in my preview video and the past performance video when we looked at it. It's kind of a proxy and rattle and roll type race. And really, if you did want to go and single, you could do worse by single and proxy. This is probably going to be the race where most people single anyway. But proxy is going to be on there, obviously. And then we're going to have rattle and roll. But the one wild card is going to be Tyson. I'm going to have that one in there too. So I'm going to do 3 horses here just because I think I can get away with it. But if you want to lower your price, the single or double, 1 and the 4, can't go wrong there. Because I think one of those 2 will win the race most likely. And I do like Tyson as a wild card. Like I mentioned in the preview video, switching from this all-weather track, the other horse, Duke of Love, made a massive jump when he won. So if a similar jump from a better horse happens, Tyson can do some damage. So race 12 is our final on the card. And I'm definitely not singling anything here. It's a 1 mile and a 16th on the turf for maidens and fillies. And I settled in on 4 horses. And they're not any of the first few here. I passed on all of those. Although Dream Road was under consideration, blinkers on, I thought about it a little bit. But now I like Kamcha, Christopher Clement, Irad Ortiz. Can't go wrong there. Janie May is another one I like. Kendrick Carmouche aboard. I think this one can make a leap here. The last one was pulled off the turf and in the mud. So I think maybe we can see more of this 74 speed down here, which would put her closer to the pack. And of course, you got to let me drink. I got to get my drink on. Good speed figures here. Bruce Levine, Dylan Davis. I think it's got the best turf speed, finished third versus similar. So Let Me Drink is in there. And of course, the last one, Not Stone of Destiny, Jayla, Jenna Antonucci making an appearance in this race. And Javier Castellano aboard. I can't dismiss that. That's sounds like a good combo to me. So those were the four, I believe. And so let's go take a look at this betting card. I've already filled it out. And this is going to be a $270 50-cent pick five. Like I mentioned in the first race, which was race 8, I have Dancing Buck, Big Invasion, and Our Shot 245. I'm definitely keeping those. And I think race 9, I'm keeping these 3 as well. I did eliminate a couple of horses because I had 5. Now I'm down to 3. So I've got 5, 8, and 10, which are Sandy's Garden, Fancy Feline, and Richie's Princess. And then I spread a little more here with Ruse. I'm Very Busy, Royal Spirit, Internal Capital, and Tallahatchie Bridge, which is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what I would do, and I'll show you this in just a second, but this is obviously the big one, the Jockey Club. I've got the Proxy, Rattle and Roll, 1, 4, and then I got 6 Tyson. And then to finish it out, 4, 5, 6, 9, which is Kamcha, Janie Mae, Let Me Drink, Jayla. And so if you don't want to plow out 270, which is a lot, I wouldn't want to do it either. I'm going to eliminate Ruse and Tallahatchie Bridge from race 10, which I believe is the 4 and the 9. And that's going to knock it down to 162. Like I said, if you just wanted to go 2 here, you can go down to 108. Or if you just single Proxy, look how much, if you just go with the single, you always look to find a single. So if you're going to single, this is probably the best race to do it. There might be one of these turf races with a Chad Brown horse in there. You can just run Chad Brown and Christopher Clement type stuff. So you can get this all the way down to $54 if you so choose to. So, you know, it's your whatever your druthers or your bankroll allows you to do. Best of luck this weekend. If you're playing, play responsibly. Be on the lookout for more videos. Summer Stakes is winding down. We're plowing toward Breeders' Cup. So thanks for all the support. And till the next time, we'll see you soon.